Florida, home to Hankster's Hot Rods, Muscle Car, and Collector Car Showroom. Where we own all of our vehicles, we are not a consignment dealership. If you're watching this presentation on YouTube, check out our website, hanksters.com. It's where you can find all of our most current inventory. Our YouTube videos, we never take down, whether they were shot 2 days ago or 2 years ago. We leave them up for our subscribers to watch our content. However, when a vehicle is funded in full, that particular unit comes down off of our website, letting you know it's no longer available for sale. hankstersgarage.com is where you can find automotive parts and accessories that we sell and distribute all over the United States. Also, more importantly, we install them. So, like on this Camaro that does not have AC, if you'd like it, we can add it. We can also do power steering, power brakes, headers, custom exhaust, lift kits, lowering kits, wheel and tire packages, interior packages, and on and on and on and on. Pretty much anything you want done to your classic truck, Jeep, SUV, hankstersgarage.com. Check it out. 3 miles from our showroom here in Daytona Beach. Are you looking for a first-gen Camaro? Are you looking for a big block first-gen Camaro? Are you looking for a powerful Camaro? Then this is your car. 1968 Chevrolet Camaro with a 502 big block. It is a 2004 crate motor. I do have a receipt for it. I do have documentation for the motor. I don't know how many miles are on it, but I can tell you it was put in 2004. So you figure the average muscle car, collector car, classic car, it may get driven 500 to 1,000 miles a year. So do the math. That's how many miles are on the motor. That big chrome bulky thing in the back there, that is our power brake booster. On the driver's side, I guess I should say, of the firewall is your cowl tag. We will have a photo of that on the website so you can break it down. The car does have power steering, does not have AC as I mentioned earlier. So that's kind of, look at the dual cooling fans. Great car. So I don't know how to describe the color exactly. It's like a, I guess I would call it like a Corvette bronze type deal, but it's a very rich looking color. A color not everybody at the car show is going to have, and a color is definitely going to turn some heads on the road. So you have your black stripes they're either painted on or cleared over. They are in great condition, no chips, no scratches. 502 on the raised hood, so that's a great thing. There are, on the driver's side of the fender, there are some very minuscule, like check marks, hatch marks. You can't, the paint right here feels completely smooth. So it's like under the clear or something going on like right here. It's very, 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 very faint. You can barely see it, only in the right lighting, but it is there, okay? It's not chipped, it's not cracked, it's just some hatch marks in the front fender there on the driver's side. Grill area, chrome on the front bumper, lower spoiler, everything looks to be in really good shape. No, it is not a real Z28. It does have Z28 badges. It is not a real Z28 car. If it was, it'd be 6 figures. So the driver's side front fender, okay, you have really nice paint up top, really nice paint on the bottom. I showed you the little area there of concern on the driver's side front fender. The chrome wheel opening molding on the car is in fantastic shape, along with the wheels and, of course, your radial tires. Window glass, front windshield. Clarity's good, no cracks, no chips. Dual mirrors, chrome, one on the driver door, one on the passenger door. No rust bubbles up top. No bubbles, cracks going on in the roof. The driver's door fits nicely to the front fender, to the rear quarter. Your chrome pieces up top here in the rear quarter window area, and then top of driver's door in pretty decent condition. So let's check out the interior of the vehicle. The door panel's in nice shape. You can see the screws at the bottom of the door panel aren't all run in. The armrest is in nice condition. Top of the door panel's in nice shape. It is a 5-speed Tremec tranny in the car. Let's put the seat forward here. I'll fix our seat belts in the back, because we have here underneath the carpeting, or I'm sorry, underneath the floor mat, the carpeting is in good shape. Does have rear seat belts. Vinyl in the rear seat is in great shape. Seat back's in nice condition. The seat itself, driver's side, in real nice shape. Does have an aftermarket column, does have tilt wheel. 5-speed Tremec, like I said. The car absolutely rips. The headliner's in fantastic condition. Dash pad's in nice shape. Both door panels are in good condition. Great looking car. Rear quarter, paint on the rear quarter, real nice shape. Both high and low. No blisters, bubbles, cracks, anything going on like that. Glass clarity out of the rear windshield, also fantastic. Nice and clear. You can see through the rear window into the hat rack area, into the back seat at the top. Nothing's ripped or torn there. The deck lid. The stripes are nice on the deck lid. Paint's nice on the spoiler, on the deck lid, on the tops of the rear quarters. Nice. Trunk. So, we have a brand new trunk mat. We have, literally it's rolled up, it still needs to lay down, but the trunk, real nice shape, no rust holes, rod holes. We also have pictures on the website with the trunk mat completely out. So, like I said, I just put that in there literally, so it still needs to lay down. So, you get a little book here. It does have a picture of the car. There is that 502, 502 horsepower, torque, max RPM recommendation, big block crate engines, GM performance parts. It is dated 2004. Now, as far as these restoration pictures, I don't know if there is a date before, after. I don't, maybe there's a date. There's the motor. So, the motor's from 04, so that's probably when the restoration was done. So you do have some documentation, frame being sandblasted, all that fun stuff. Tremec 5-speed going in. And I'm sure that the tranny was married with the, it's not a used tranny that went in there, so the tranny's from 04 too. See, 03. So the restoration took place 03, 04. Four-wheel disc brakes. So for those of you, this will come with the car. We're not going to keep it. So for those of you that go, how can you have no documentation? Well, if we get it, we pass it down, and this one we're passing down. So you do have some documentation on this one. The rear quarters on the car, real nice, both driver and passenger side. You do have the oversized tires on the rear for the amount of horsepower this car is putting out. This is not one for the faint at heart that are scared to drive a car with some power. This car will get the job done. Paint on the drop downs here to the rear quarters in real nice shape. Doors fit nicely to the rear quarters, to the front fender. The body lines are nice on the car. You just saw the photos of the restoration, how the frame was sandblasted, how the car was all taken apart, the engine cradle was all painted. So real nice vehicle. Door panel on the passenger side, same as the driver. Armrest is in real nice shape. Door panel's in real nice shape. The bucket seat on the passenger side is in real nice condition. Carpeting in the car is in real nice condition. The car shifts nice. I've driven the car. The throttle response in this car is incredible. Camaro badge on the passenger side front fender. All four wheels look like they're brand new. Center caps look good. No curb rash. Again, it's a Z28 style car. Just has some cool Z28 badges on them. Not many first gen Camaros out there that are true Z28s that you can prove. We're not trying to prove anything. We're trying to prove that somebody stuck some Z28 badges on a regular Camaro. 1968 Chevrolet big block Camaro, 12-bolt rear, Tremec 5-speed, 502 motor, power steering, power brakes, 4-wheel disc brakes. Brand new trunk mat, documentation, sweet color. Whew. I encourage you guys to visit our showroom here in Daytona Beach. In fact, believe it or not, you look in the background now, and it's kind of empty, but we just had like literally 12 people in here, and about 10 of them were surrounding this car like bees on honey. It's a nice looking car. But I encourage you guys to visit our showroom here in person. We'd be happy to show you the car. We'll pull it outside for you, let you look at the paint real well, nice and out in a nice sunshine, if I can speak. Pop the hood, pop the trunk, go through the interior, start the car, you know, all that stuff. We'll pull it outside for you, around the building, and we'll throw it up in the air if you'd like us to. We're going to do a short undercarriage presentation here in a little bit. Show you the floor pans, which on this car are fantastic. Show you the backs of those four-wheel disc brakes. Show you that Tremec, that scatter shield, bottom of the motor. Let you drive it. Yeah, this car's fun to drive. We'll let you drive it, see how that 502 performs, see how the car steers, how it stops, all that fun stuff. This way, when the car arrives to you, wherever you might be located at in the United States or in the world, there are no surprises because you were here, you went over the car for yourself. We show you as much as we possibly can, disclose as much as we possibly can in a short 20 to 25 minute video presentation. I'm not going to show you everything. I don't have an hour to do a video, but we show you everything, both positive and negative, that we feel might be important in conducting the transaction. Let's take our 68 Camaro outside. We'll throw it up in the air and check out the undercarriage, and then we'll do a test drive, which is going to be a lot of fun. 68 Chevrolet Big Block Camaro. 1968 Camaro, you're looking at front disc brakes, and this car has four-wheel disc brakes, so we'll check that out here momentarily. It does have the hypo oil pan. Driver and passenger side look good at this time. You can see up there a little bit on the passenger side past the starter there. It does have a scatter shield on the flywheel. Dual headers. Frame rails on the car look to be in good shape. So the floor pans on the car look to be new. You know, they were replaced at one time. You know, when I say new, I don't know how new, but you can tell that they definitely aren't the original pans in the car. Does have a set of Flowmaster exhaust. Flowmaster mufflers, exhaust. Tranny looks to be in good shape here. Tremec. Continuing back, all the exhaust piping looks to be good. No rust holes in the mufflers. You do have, like I said, disc brakes in the rear of the vehicle. It is a rotor up there. You can see the frame rails on the car, driver's side, passenger side. I'm looking at the passenger side, driver's side now. They both look good. Gas tank's in good shape. Got your turn downs here coming out beneath the rear quarters. Do have a set of, you know, beefier tires on the back for the horsepower this thing's putting out. 12-bolt rear matched with that big block under the hood. 1968 Chevrolet Camaro. It's a beautiful Friday afternoon here in Daytona Beach. Let's go drive the car. Before we do that, payments. Cash buyers, we accept cashier's check from your bank and bank wire transfer. If you're financing, the collector car lenders we will use do a 5-year loan to a 15-year loan. Loan terms depend on price of the car, your credit score, of course, your debt to income ratio, time at your residence, time on a job, everything a normal underwriter will look at for any kind of loan. No prepayment penalty on the vehicle. So if you take it out for, let's say, 10 years and you get approved for 10 years, take a loan out for that long, you pay it off in 2, they aren't going to penalize you for doing so. So that makes it nice to own one of these classic collector cars also. No matter your method of payment, once the vehicle is paid in full, we do a pre-delivery inspection on the car. Old cars, anything can happen, trust me, I know. We deal with it on a daily basis. Anything can start leaking, anything can stop working. So we put it through one last final inspection, shakedown, and green light it prior to it leaving for your home, residence, business. Checked fluids, tire pressure, lug nut torque, wipers, horn, you know, things like that. Once the vehicle is through inspection and it's green lighted, we put it through detail, and then a carrier is dispatched and it's on its way to you. Shipping time depends on where you're located at in the United States, how many other vehicles are on board, driver sleep patterns, things like that. Holidays, if they fall in your transport. Now, we can typically have a carrier here within 48 hours. Sometimes it may take a little longer if you're in a less popular route, but I promise you we will get your vehicle as soon as possible. The whole process is a lot faster than you might think it is. Doing this so long, so many cars a month, we pretty much have this down to a science. Let's drop our 68 Camaro down on the ground and take it on a test run here in Daytona and show you how the car runs out. Okay, in our 68 Camaro, wipers. Oh, turn them back off. Let's see here. Turn signals, driver's side. Passenger side. Tack. The tack portion is working, the tick-tock is not. We don't fix clocks, so the tack will work, the clock will not. Fuel gauge works, oil pressure gauge, temp gauge. We'll keep an eye on the temp since this is a big block car. Notice how nicely we are idling. It is an aftermarket column, so we do have tilt wheel. The radio works. So that's cool. Headliner's in excellent condition. Dash pad's in great shape. Like I said, in the showroom, carpeting looks good. Shifter. Good car. This car's powerful, so let's go take it on a test drive and show you that. This car's sweet. It tracks perfectly straight. Steering in this thing's real nice and precision. The response on the throttle is fantastic. Look at how nicely that thing's cooling. We're 85 degrees right now. We're in a big block car, and it's below 180. You know, in a big block, anything 199 and below, you're fantastic, and this thing is cooling phenomenally. We're in fourth. Step on it, immediate response on the throttle. Sweet car. This is a muscle car. This is the perfect combination of looks, speed, and if you want to go fast, you can go fast. And if you don't, you can cruise the car around like a normal human being, and it's not excessively cammed up, doesn't have crazy loud exhaust. You don't have to keep your foot on the gas to keep the car running. Let some traffic roll by us here. Brakes work fantastic, by the way. We're going to get a green light, so this is going to time out perfectly here. Okay. Holy cow. Well, that was 65 and 4th. I still had 5th to go. As you can see, there's traffic in front of me. For those of you that call in and say, how much horsepower does the car have? Or, you know, this thing, I don't know how much it has. I don't have a dyno sheet. But let me tell you something. This thing moves. Great car. Look at that. 45 miles an hour, straight as an arrow. Speedo's not bouncing around. Speedo's nice and tight. Radio works. Our temp's still 180. There's no front end shimmies in this car whatsoever. There's no tire vibration, engine vibration, tranny vibration. The car tracks straight. The car rides nice. If you're looking for a first-gen Camaro, great car, great color, great look, set up nicely. This motor's fantastic. Come to an idle here. Look at our tack. See how tack's nice and steady? Car's not stalling out. I don't have to put my foot on the accelerator to keep the car running. Temp's nice and cool. Oil pressure's good. 60 pounds of oil pressure. What a great car. 1968 Chevrolet Bowtie Camaro. 386-944-9219 is our contact phone here in Daytona Beach. Hanksters.com is our website. It's where you can find all the photos of this fantastic car today, along with this video presentation you're watching right now. The full retail price our Camaro includes shipping in the lower 48 United States on an enclosed carrier. It also includes powertrain warranty. That warranty is good at any ASE certified facility in the United States. It covers engine, tranny, rear, internal components. It doesn't cover oil pan gasket leaks, tranny leaks, brakes, batteries, starters, alternators. All that stuff is on you. It does cover any major mechanical breakdowns that you might have. Once again, it's good at any ASE certified facility in the United States, so you don't have to bring it back to Hanksters or to Florida or to a Chevy dealership or to a special, to a special muscle car restoration center. You probably take it to the same person that works on your daily driver. Is the price of the car negotiable? It most certainly is. If we negotiate the price of the car, the warranty comes off. Warranty is good at full retail price only. Also, the shipping comes off at full retail price. We reach out to the driver, make sure they're properly licensed, bonded, insured. We set up the pickup. We set up the delivery. We pay the driver when they get there to pick up the car, to deliver it to you. At a negotiated cost, you're going to take care of all that stuff yourself. We can put you with a broker that can help you facilitate all that, but you'll just pay the driver when they arrive with the car. Cash or check, they don't take credit cards. Maybe you are a collector, you have your own open or enclosed carrier, that's cool. You can come get the car yourself, trailer it home, maybe spend a couple days in Daytona. There's a lot of cool stuff to do here, a lot of restaurants on the water, the beach, speedway, you know. And of course, if you're local to us here in the Sunshine State, you can come drive our 68 Camaro home. Hanksters Hot Rods is located in sunny Daytona Beach, Florida. This thing's awesome. And once again, our website is hanksters.com. Check us out.